Hey again, this is Rozzy. In my other video about what is AI, I talked about prompt engineering and I mentioned about how there's two sides of prompt engineering. There's more of a user side upon user-centric and talking with LLMs and a developer side. So the key differences in a user's approach is, and the five things I'm going to go by here is the purpose, the flexibility, the scope, the technical depth, and the tools and methods used. So for the user's approach, we have a task specific and interactive. Um, the iterativeness and spontaneousness, it's limited to its immediate needs, very minimal, focused on plain language upon getting a result back, and we primarily use natural language. But through a developer's approach, we're more systematic and generalized upon the task that is at hand. We're fixed and scalable, broad, covering multiple scenarios, as well as high uh, in the technical depth. It involves very much so the advanced configuration upon the goal that upon which we're trying to get, as well as API integrations if we're trying to utilize actual tools or functionalities with creating AI agents and programmatic language. I'll start with the user centric. Most of the time, the objective is to craft concise and clear prompts that guide the AI in delivering the desired results. Uh, we create the prompts interactively, prioritizing simplicity, clarity in phrasing, immediate task completion, and specified information. More or less zero shot prompting, or maybe few shot prompting, as the majority of the usage is within user-centric prompt engineering, and adjusting the prompts little by little so we could get an example back that we like or the information that suffices what we overall need. Now, the developer-centric part of prompt engineering, our objective is predefined, structured, reusable prompts that anticipate our users' needs, so UX UI, and optimize the AI's performance for multiple scenarios. Our focus as a developer, again, is more programmatically considering the system prompts for setting the tone and behavior, designing robust logic in modular components for scalability, and tailoring our prompts for edge cases, fallback responses, and or task specific tasks. As an example, I'm building a bot dealing with numerology, and I definitely am facing the edge cases, fallback responsive, or specific tasks because, as you know, as a developer, as many times as we have that same prompt there, what generates and comes back to us can be relatively the same, but if we look at the small details, which, the devil's in the details, that's what matters the most. And as much as we try to make that percentage of accuracy higher for what the user can get back, that way we can make sure we put out a good quality product. That's the difference that needs to be made for developing a AI product. But yeah, that I believe is the end of this video for the two sides of prompt engineering, one user, one um, developer. Uh, I will be making a way longer video. It might be 20 minutes, it might be 30-minute long video about not only prompt being like mastering prompt engineering, but also certain things that you can use in agentic workflows, and you could probably find them online. Yes, I am taking them from other sources, but just so the word could get spread out, because I believe the more we learn about prompt engineering or AI and how we could actually utilize it, it could be for the better of humanity rather than us just being ignorant. We can then grow with it and become smarter at a faster pace, knowledgeable, and be able to utilize this new technology for the benefit of our own future. Peace.